Hey, good morning, everyone. Good morning. What's going on? What's going on? Another day in the markets. Today we're Thursday, getting close to the end of the week. It is what, September 26th, 2019. All right, let's get it going. So, what did we see yesterday in the market? The actual, we had a nice reversal. Pre-market, a little bit of gap down, but we had a pretty solid reversal, and it pushed higher, pretty much all day long. Had a little bit of support, 294.50. SPY we're talking about here, and then it just ramped up and went red to green and just went strong into the close. So it just took a lot of securities with it, which obviously is a good sentiment. Saw a little action after hours and pre-market. SPY's gapping up as well. So we're looking for higher prices today. That being said, let's get into it. We have what do we have? 6 on our watch list. So let's kick it off with BABA. BABA yesterday ran with the market, obviously late afternoon, closing just north of 5 points. Obviously sitting on that 50 and the 200 day on the daily. Some nice natural support below it, pushing up higher. So we got a 178-ish. 179 price target, more or less. It's across the board. It's pretty strong magnet right now. So I'm gonna be bullish on BABA moving forward for today's session. Next up, we got CRM. CRM also closed down just south of a point. Again, sitting on that 50 and the 200 day, come in that descending channel here on the low end. So we think the price is going to probably tap that once again. Tapped it yesterday or 2 days ago, and obviously ran into that resistance level. So we anticipate another run at that price point. So we're looking at probably another 3 to 4 or 5 points to the upside. Obviously, if the market continues to push higher today, that should continue with that as well, mitigate any risk at VWAP on the upside. Next up, we got Disney. Disney closed up just north of 1 point. It's at the bottom of its channel, as you can see here on the daily. You have it's kind of in the middle between the 50 and the 200 day, but it's on the bottom half of this support channel from May, June, and August as well. So it tapped a few times in the middle of this month, a couple weeks ago. So we're looking for prices to push higher for Disney today. We have a 134, which is not far away. It's probably going to tap this thing and then obviously, dance around for a little bit and then move higher. So, we got an initial, point target from here. At this point, once it reaches, we'll take some off and continue to push higher any pullbacks to VWAP. Netflix had a monster day yesterday, closing north 10 points, finding that support level that it's, been trading off of, bounced off a couple of times back in 2018, at the end of 2018 again, and then, it tapped it again yesterday, so, and 2 days ago as well. So we're looking to push higher. Obviously, these guys have gotten demolished since July. So, if this is the bottom, quote unquote, we're going to see, obviously, there's some room to fall below these levels, but it ran nicely with the market, so we anticipate some higher prices as well. So we're going to be bullish for Netflix across the board today. NVDA had a pretty good day as well yesterday, closing just north of 5.5 points above their 14-day ATR, which is a good sign. We're sticking to that 180 price target, not too far away. Obviously, had some action after hours and pre-market. Again, it can push much higher than our target, but it's our initial, and we're gonna go from there. But again, this should run with the market overall. Just be patient with this one. With the market pushing higher, these guys should follow it as well. We're gonna wrap it up here with ROKU. ROKU is just kind of a permanent watch right now. It's trading in this channel, as you can see. It's gonna be sitting in this June, July, August channel. It's in kind of the midpoint of that channel. Obviously, as you can see, after it's just multi-week, just dumping up shares on the market, you can see clearly the street just figured that these guys are just overvalued and obviously put more shares on the market. So the bottom end, it's fair to say it's got to trade in this channel for a little bit. It'll probably be channel bound for quite a while, but again, you have a nice 10 point, 11 point, 12 point range, so it's plenty of meat on the bone to mitigate once you see that the trend is in for the intraday. So that's what we got going on. We got our six securities for today's session. We have some good news coming out of the House in the U.S. So at the end of the day, we know how the market reacts to the political news coming out of the state. So, if that sentiment continues into the session after pre-market, then we should see some higher prices today. Obviously, again, with SPY, it's trading 2 points south of its 300 level. So obviously, all eyes are on that as well. But that being said, keep your eyes peeled for a nice move to the upside after the dust settles in the morning. That's it, guys. We got our six. So as always, we just want to let you guys know that you have to just be patient. As we say this every single day, be patient with price, be patient with your setups. Let things come to you. Just be patient and let the trend clearly dictate, and then take it down. No need to rush. No need to get caught in the traps that are being set right at the bell. Take a step back, evaluate the situation, slowly, strategically put on your positions. All right, guys, as always, stick with your stops. You're wrong, cut your losses and wait for a re-entry. All right, any questions, guys, reach out to us. Have a good one.